everyone, today I'm taking you to one of my favorite capitals in the Balkans, Pristina, Kosovo. I love Kosovo. I spent 10 incredible days exploring their culture, their history, and their cuisine. If you guys don't know what Kosovo is, it is right next to Albania, next to Serbia, North Macedonia. It's an incredible country, obviously home to pop star Dua Lipa. Here's my 48 hours in Pristina, Kosovo. Let's go. 13 different pools, right? And over here we have a small cafe. You can have coffee, raki. Right now it's not open, it's 9 in the morning, really early, really cold. And what else do you know about this waterfall?
So this is a natural waterfall which makes this region of Kosovo very beautiful. This is a natural one and has created 13, as you mentioned, 13 small lakes, and at the same time it has 13 small waterfalls, but the two biggest and most beautiful ones are in the end. So normally here you can hike, you can go up and you can see more. It takes some time, you have to be like a good hiker because it's quite a little difficult and dangerous, but you can enjoy the view from the top.
Yeah, so for us, we're just viewing it here. You can get on a small boat, go right up to the waterfall. It's cold, it's windy. And yeah, guys, that's basically it for the waterfall. Are you ready to go to the cave?
Yeah, let's go to the Gadime cave, a marble cave, which is discovered during 1960s, if I'm not wrong. And that's unique. It's a bit similar with Postojna cave in Slovenia. I know, marble inside, a lot of marble.
It's funny because I've been there. Yeah, I've been there. That's like right there, right between Italy and Croatia, like right that little section. All right, guys, let's go.
So this is the village just next to the waterfall. This reminds us the past, and you can see a lot of Kosovos and Albanians. They like to have a huge wall in their houses because in the past we had like wars, civil wars, and people doesn't feel yet happy, safe. For that reason, we have a lot of walls surrounding the house, each house.
Yeah, the coolest thing about this place is that each house has like almost like a super colorful, I mean, it's similar to like a mosaic. They're going that angle. Almost every single person has their gate really colorful. I've never seen this before, only in this village. Look at this one, another one.
Yeah.
All right, so we stopped here in the village because we saw a guy cutting some wood. He was only on camera, so, you know, Erjan's doing it himself. All right, Erjan, do it. Okay, guys, so the way you do it, is you put it like that and go straight on it, right? Oh! All right, one more time. Last shot.
Bravo!
Ah, too hard.
Yeah, done.
Done. Well, that's intense. Woo! I don't know how he does that every day. So we're a little hungry, guys. We're stopping here at a restaurant that is like something stone. Let's go inside and see what it's about.
So let's try some bread. Ooh,
wow. The tava. That's bread in tava? Yes. I gotta try this bread. Look at this. So good. Nice, fluffy. And what is he doing in there?
so it's doing some chicken. So we order like yeah.
So basically it's tava chicken that you put it inside the bread, and the bread also has some oil and some other stuff, some other spices, right? You know, we had breakfast at 7 in the morning. We're way too hungry now. It's been 3 hours. Fresh. The chicken comes from right here. It's so good. Wow, the bread's phenomenal. Perfect.
Perfetto.
Faleminderi. Thank you guys. Delicious. You ready?
Yeah, let's go Pristina.
Faleminderi. Ciao. Nice snack. Fantastic. Super tasty.
So now we are on the way to the cave. We have taken this very good highway called Jafer Sefa, which has 2 lines, so easy to go straight away to Pristina. And before we reach Pristina, we have a beautiful cave.
Yes, it's also known as the M9, and it connects with the E851, which is the main highway entering Pristina from western Kosovo. And as you can see, I mean, people think Kosovo is like really, really mountainous. It is, but it's more like hills. It's not mountains like in North Albania, like Valbona, where you have these huge peaks. It's just a lot of hills, a lot of ups and downs. The best thing about Kosovo is the roads. Everywhere you go, you have great paved roads. I mean, they're really investing a lot in the infrastructure. Over here, farmland, mountains, green. You know, it's a little overcast, but obviously it's winter. It's gonna be like this almost every single day. Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to see the cave and to see Pristina. I mean, Rita Ora, right?
Rita Ora, Bebereja, Dua Lipa. Yes, we are here. So we'll walk like 50 meters and go to reception, buy tickets, and visit the cave.
It costs €2 per person to enter the cave. And that's it, right in front of it, you have the entrance.
Yeah.
And this is the cave. Whew. Getting colder as we get in. Oh, nice. You gotta watch your head though. It's low, it's very low.
So the temperature of the cave is always 30 degrees. Winter, summer is always constant.
So everything in the cave is natural besides the light and the paved floor. So this is how it was. It's always been like this.
Always been like
They never touched anything here, right?
No. Gadime cave is discovered by a villager from Gadime in 1967. He was called Ahmet Aslan. He lives very nearby. He was working in his garden and he missed some working tools, and then when he was checking, he found a hole. So then he comes in and he saw this beautiful natural site. Guy told me that 1 millimeter takes 30,000 years to be created. I think it's 2 meters, so you can imagine how old.
Yeah, I mean, it must be ancient because look at that. It's crystallized and 1 millimeter is like tiny. That's 30,000 years for this, like that little. It's huge. And how deep does it go?
600 meters, yes.
600 meters, so it's huge. It's very, very long.
This cave is one of 5 in the world with marble, and the concert we're just leaving now, I mean the concert hall they call this because it's bigger space, and the acoustic is perfect to arrange some voicing, singing, etc. And one of the school of Gadime, children's, when they opened the first day of the school of Gadime, they perform in this concert hall, let's say.
Throughout the cave, you can see different things that resemble, you know, animals, maps, etc. But this one right here is like an eagle, right? So we have the head, we have the feet, but over here we have a hole, and it resembles the map of Kosovo. So it's almost like a diamond in a way,
Yeah.
right? Beautiful. And I mean, you can keep walking forever, right? 600 meters?
600.
It's huge. Oh, what a massive cave. So marble cave, and look at all these are all the crystals. 1 millimeter, 30,000 years?
Yeah.
Insane. What is this?
This is a lake, symphonic lake. Yeah, it's lake inside the cave, small one.
This is a massive cave. I mean, to be honest, I've never been in a place like this. I've been to the one, like I was saying, in Slovenia. That one's a little different. It's really big, but this one, because it's lower, you can really see the details in the marble. And all these beautiful crystals. What is that? It's amazing. Oh, this is like spot, huh?
Yeah, so specialists have studied that counting the millimeters, 30,000 years, 1 millimeter. So they have calculated all, and they say like this cave is older 80 million years. And over there we can see the beard of Skanderbeg, they call it.
So here we can do some acoustics, right? Na 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 na. Hey. We stand right here. It's like, wow, it's loud.
So this is the most interesting part of the cave. It's called the Garden of Love because over here we have 2 stalactites. They are called Romeo and Juliet, and they are trying to join each other, and they'll join each other after 1,200,000 years.
Right here we have the end of the cave, and here you have a ton of crystals. So each one of those took a few million years to develop. And this one, as you said, so you have the tall piece on the top, on the bottom as well. This one's really thick, but then it still has about 4 or 5 inches to go. So like a million years, at least a million years. Wow, incredible. I love it. And I like how they set it up, so it's really easy to walk through. They, you know, make concrete, put lots of lights so you can see. All right, guys, we are done with the cave. Let's go, let's hit the road and go straight to Pristina. We're gonna stop at an amazing restaurant. It says like a farm, right?
Yes, it's Molla Egër, wild apple.
What is it called?
Wild apple.
Wild apple.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing there's some apples there. Maybe some apple raki? Let's rock and roll.
Let's go.
The wild apple is right outside of the capital of Pristina, and on the way, as you can see, the road is impeccable. Beautiful road. You have just lots and lots of different villages, never-ending minarets, housing, farmland, and lots of commercial space. Gas stations. That's basically what you see here, right?
Yeah, this is the new highway, so a lot of villas around Pristina. We are in fact a little out of Pristina, but you'll see a lot of villas on the way.
After a 30-minute drive, we are here. Wild apple. Love this already. Really rustic feel. Beautiful dining area, right? This is awesome. I like it a lot. So we're gonna try some wild apple raki. Savona, how you doing? Good? Good. All right, so we came to the back to see how they make different dishes. Look right here, they have like 8 different desserts. Amazing. This is like almost like a creme brulee, a chocolate tart, got watermelon. Okay, this is where the action happens.
Hello, 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 very good.
Sujuk.
Yes.
Sujuk, the spicy sauces. This is what he makes. Oh, it smells phenomenal.
It's okay?
Oh, it's good. Spicy. It's very nice.
Yeah.
And right here, he's doing the chicken. So this is where he's cutting the chicken. He's putting it into the tavas. They're gonna put it into the oven, right? And over here, the way they serve it, they serve all the food on these beautiful wooden plates, right? Like cutting boards. Amazing. And this is Flea?
Yeah.
Flea's the best. Oh yeah, that's so good. So we have the amazing chicken tava right in the oven now. He's showing dessert. He also showed me this big platter that we're gonna eat. And this guy right here is actually cutting up the flea and then throwing it on the pan. And that's butter, so burro. So you know. So here we have the appetizer. Everybody's getting the same thing, right? So it's cheese with pesto, cherry tomatoes, delicious.
And onions,
So
lonza.
yeah, these onions, right? Besides everything we're seeing here, he's also putting in lamb tava. Amazing, I cannot wait, because that's what I really want to eat. But he's mixing the flea with butter, and he's putting it on the pan. He's basically just mixing it, making it super.
5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Yeah, after 5 minutes,
And it's ready?
it's okay, bro.
Okay. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
No more talking.
Okay.
All right, after seeing how they make all these dishes, I cannot wait to eat. This is gonna be amazing. We gotta start with some apple raki. My friend, are you ready?
Cheers.
Gazor. Is it apple?
This is hazelnut.
Erjan said hazelnut, but it's actually walnuts. Walnuts. Mmm. Oh, it's sweet.
Yeah.
It's a sweet raki, obviously very flavorful. The walnuts in the Balkans is the best. I really like it. It's smooth, it's easygoing. Perfect way to start our meal. And this is our appetizer. So we have cheese, pesto, cherry tomatoes. This is actually quail egg, purple quail egg, never seen that before. And you have basil. So I'm gonna dive in. Presentation. Oh man, look at this, super soft cheese. This, mix it with the quail egg. Perfect. Some pesto. Oh my God, love it. Oh wow. Super creamy cheese. The quail eggs, fantastic. Quail eggs are awesome because they're small and the yolk is really big. Oh wow. And the amazing thing about this place is that it literally is a farm. Outside, you have turkeys, you have chickens, you have, you know, all the animals that you need for a farm, right? Lots of cows. Cherry tomato. Wow, so juicy. Just cut, mix. Pesto. Love pesto. You don't really find pesto in Albania, right? Wow. That cheese, so fresh. It probably was produced today.
My favorite style. David, here we have a mixed appetizer. We have flea, burek, yogurt, some vegetable, carrot, paper. We'll start with some flea. It's different way from cookies. I can feel the butter.
Lots of butter.
Yeah.
The first thing we're starting with is this amazing cheese.
Burek.
This is burek?
Traditional.
You eat it like this, right? This one's so soft. Wow, so many layers. The cheese. It's the same cheese that we had in the appetizer. And right here we have cornbread. Corn is a huge thing in Kosovo and Albania. Oh, what is that one?
Apple raki.
Apple raki.
Apple raki?
Yes. Bon appetitos.
Thank you. This cornbread, the best we had on the trip. So soft, crumbly. Oh my God. Here's all my friend.
Cheers.
I mean, it's good, but that is strong stuff. Okay, next up we're trying the flea. So I saw how he made it, right? He just basically threw flea in a pan with lots of butter.
Fresh.
So buttery. I know, super fresh butter too. Wow. So many layers. It's basically like a yummy crepe. Has a lot of flavor. Crispy too, a little burnt. So I gotta try some flea, and then we try yogurt. Like this. So fresh, look at that. Wow. Oh, incredible, man. It's the freshest yogurt ever. Love the flea. Very different, huh? To put on a pan, mix it with butter. Usually you just eat it. Oh, this is so good. Look at the layers here. So the difference between flea and burek is basically flea, they put it in these big pans and then they bake it with the fire, but it's layered cheese, right? Really filling. This one's really fatty. All right, guys, let's jump on the next round of appetizers. It looks like grits.
Right? Yeah.
It's Kosovo grits with sucuk. So spicy sausage, similar to chorizo. This is amazing. Oh, I love it. Crumbly, right? This is phenomenal. Like I mentioned before, they also make the sucuk here. So every single thing is made here, farm to table. It looks like a melted cheese. This was more like a crumbly cheese.
Yeah. Different kind of cheese. Yeah, Kosovo is famous for cheese, bread, paper. You saw on the way, a lot of paper, left, right side.
Non-stop.
Non-stop.
Super spice.
Big paper.
Gotta try this one first. I love it. Look at that. Oh man. So it's one big pepper. Pepper with cheese. The best thing ever. My favorite. Oh, spicy. The cheese. Super moist. Whoa. I gotta flush it down with some raki. That was a spicy pepper. So let me show you what we have left. Super spicy chili. Spicy. Nice roastiness, moist. Over here we have cheese. More cheese always. We have like a creamy red pepper cheese. So red pepper mixed with cheese. Oh, I love this. This is the best. The paste with the bread. And over here, I don't even know what this is. Basically more chilies with cheese and bread. Oh, good. Nice. Really creamy. Extremely creamy, actually. It's less than these because usually, like, the cheese is like crumbly. That's just like pure, like, liquid. So, this is how I do it in Italy. I open it up. I put everything in it, right? That, I don't even know what this is. This is like almost like basturma, right? Put a piece of cheese too. Little sandwich. So it's cured meat, delicious bread, cheese, and the paste. And that was appetizers. Dude, what are you doing? He doesn't stop. Gazor. My friend, what is this?
This is another kind of raki, pear raki. The smell's so strong.
Yeah, some of them smell light, but they're strong. Some smell strong, and they're very strong. Some of them smell strong, and they're not strong, but, you know, we'll see. Oh, it's strong. By the way, the music here is epic. Traditional Albanian music, paired with raki, with lamb, with chicken. I mean, can't get better than this. Here, I'm gonna try some lamb. There's nothing like lamb in these two countries, right? Always baked with a tava. Like that was in the tava. Put it into the oven. Incredible. And here we have chicken, the whole chicken. And that comes with rice as well, right? Wow, look at that. The juices is just dripping. Just bite into it, right? Just gonna pull off this. Look at this. Oh man. The skin. I love the skin, but right now, I want the meat. Chicken from farms are always tastier. Always. Amazing.
Perfect.
Amazing. Thank you so much. This is fantastic. I like chicken, but my favorite is always the lamb. There's no better meat on the planet. It's so good. Yeah, I like the chicken, but I'm gonna go all out with this lamb. Wow. Oh, just fell off. Your favorite lamb, right?
Ribs and lamb.
Yeah, lamb ribs are the best. Oh, look at the flesh. Yeah, I know a lot of people that don't like lamb. My parents don't like lamb. My sisters don't like lamb. My wife loves it. Obviously, she's half Greek, so delicious. The chicken, the lamb, the vegetables, everything was delicious. My favorite thing was a super spicy pepper with cheese. Unreal. Of course, my friend, to Molla Egër.
Tomorrow?
Molla Egër. Molla Egër.
Molla Egër. Cheers.
Cheers.
This is a dessert they bring us: ice cream, watermelon, wild apple. This is caramel, and down there is like cream of white apple. And this one is typical traditional Kosovo. We call this chandelier, but here he gives us another name. I'm not sure.
You know, I'm not a huge sweets guy, but I have to try it. I'm starting off with the traditional one, right? This one. Chandelier. Chandelier. Similar but different from baklava. Lots of nuts, crumbly. Over here we have the wild apple. Obviously, that is the name of this restaurant, Wild Apple. Gotta try that. Almost like an apple pie. Very similar. And this is ice cream with like a biscotte, no? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. What is this? It's like an herb, right? The wild apple. For me, that's the best one. You?
Yeah, I love it.
It's the best. So good. It's a very unique taste. Different textures. So good. So it's like a crumbly cake with a wild apple on top.
Faleminderit, faleminderit.
Thank you very much. Faleminderit. Cheers.
Faleminderit, faleminderit. Amazing, amazing.
Too much food. Oh, thank you, thank you. Before we leave, I want to show you what they have here. So right when you walk outside, they have like tomatoes, small garden, and over here they have a lot of turkeys and chicken. Over here we have more hens. So hens. Over there we have roosters. I mean, yeah, this is sort of how it is on the farm, right? So they always have a section where they have the animals, you know, separate, always in fences. Over here, as you keep walking, yeah, just more chickens. Wow, so they can roam more over here. So there's a bigger area. Oh, yeah, pretty cool. So I'm guessing these are like wild apple trees. I don't know exactly what trees these are, but this is where these animals are, these chickens. And that's basically it, guys. Let's go to Pristina. I cannot wait. First day in the capital. Let's do it. Hello everyone, this is David Hoffman from Davidsbeenhere coming at you from Pristina, Kosovo. I am so excited. I just arrived in the capital and this is my hotel room at the Swiss Diamond Hotel, a 5-star hotel in the smack center of the city. Look at my incredible room. Huge king-size bed, ginormous. We have closet space. Over here I have a TV, mini bar. I have a mini office over there. Here I can relax, sit down, drink some raki, some water. And then let me show you the bathroom, hold on. Very spacious bathroom. Faucet, toilet, bidet. You got a bath, and you have a giant shower. Everything is marble, super nice. But my favorite part about this place is the balcony. The balcony has the best view of the city. Look how massive this balcony is. Humongous balcony. You can have a party out here. And this is the city. So you have, you know, the whole city right here. And here we have the boulevard, like a 1-second walk from the front door of the hotel. This place is amazing. I'm super pumped. I just got here. I'm gonna walk around the city. I'm gonna see some sights, eat some food. Are you ready, my friend?
Yeah, I'm super ready, but I'm sorry. I'm staying in the hotel. I have to try spa, jacuzzi, sauna. You go alone.
He's joking. Let's go explore Pristina. But before we go out to see the city, I want to show you the penthouse suite. This is where all the famous people that stay in the city sleep, right? So this is the penthouse suite, 722. This is 1,700 euro per night. But guys, this is massive. Look at this. Over here we have a humongous living room. We have a balcony, basically 3 couches, huge area. Look at this. This dining table, you can fit a huge party here, right? 12 people would sit here, really amazing. Over here we have a kitchen, so you have a private kitchen. Wow, look at that. And the mini bar is not included, so that's extra. I gotta show you the best part about this place. Let's go to the bathroom first. This is crazy. So, humongous bathroom. Over here we have jacuzzi. We have a finished sauna, toilet, bidet, his and her faucets. This is crazy. This is why you're paying money. Private sauna, I would lay here all day. We have a walk-in closet, huge walk-in closet. So his and hers, right? You can stay here for a week, open everything up, fill it all in. And over here, we have the master bedroom, or the bedroom, right? Huge king-size bed. Over here you have a mini office, a lot of space. Here you have your TV. And let me show you something else that's very unique here. So we have, it's like a private mini terrace, but it's more chill, right? So you open this up, get the views. You could relax here, go to sleep, take a rest. Wow. I still want to show you one more room. Let's go.
Welcome to my presidential suite. So let me introduce you mine. After we saw your penthouse room, so now this is my presidential suite. So over here we have a meeting place. me and my friends, we are gathering soon. So let me show you the best part. The bathroom is amazing. This is so relaxing room. You can see TV. So we have two TVs here. One this side, one the other side. Depends which side you want to stay. And after you turn on, the screen is same from both sides. That's amazing. Or here, if you smoke, you have a small balcony. But it's all covered, so if you don't want to be shown yourself, people can paparazzi, doesn't exist. Now let me show you where you can gather with your meeting team or with your businessmen, partners, everything. So this is the dining room. It's a huge area where here you can have dinner. Of course, the staff can bring you the food here. Here you can chill. Here you can relax and enjoy timing with your. I think this is the perfect place for some businessman trips, or for if you want to bring someone, you want to show the real Kosovo, the real relaxing Kosovo.
And it's more for a king, right?
For a king.
King stays here, president stays here. But I also want to show you the bathroom and the closet. So this is the closet space, right? It's a huge walk-in closet.
And what is special here, everything is in gold, you see? I don't want to use.
No, and also marble.
Marble, yeah, marble is huge, man. Huge marbles. Kosovo is so famous for marble, why not? And they are doing the best, like mixing what Kosovo can offer here. So this is the jacuzzi. You can relax after a tired day. Over here we have a toilet over there. Here is sauna. And the wood, so special.
All right, guys, let's go explore the city. Follow us.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
And there you go. That's how close the hotel is to the boulevard, literally on it. And if you guys didn't know, Bill Clinton stayed here, Dua Lipa, Rita Ora, any famous person stays here.
Yeah, that's amazing. So, and you are staying next room.
722 is the penthouse.
Yeah.
Awesome, and this is the main boulevard, right? Beautiful, sunset.
So this is the main boulevard where everybody walks during the afternoon time, morning. Most of bars are here. As I always mention, I love places where no cars cannot come in. So it's so quiet, people walk all in the same time. I mean, you can sit, enjoy coffee, and you can see locals walking around.
And right here is Skanderbeg Square. Behind us we have the statue of Skanderbeg, and if you guys don't know, he was a national hero. What did he do? Well, he fended off the Ottomans for 25 years in the city of Kruja in Albania. This is where we got the hats, right? That is where we saw how they made the hats.
Yeah.
And you can also see his statue in many other cities around the world. You're saying?
Yeah, in Skopje, Tirana, Pristina, in Michigan, US, in Brussels.
So anywhere where there's like an Albanian community, right? Basically.
Not really, but everywhere where people know what he did to protect the world from the Ottomans.
Yeah, and if you guys don't know, I mean, obviously the Ottomans still took over, but because of his efforts, they didn't continue on and go straight into Italy and then to Western Europe, and they really could have taken over everything. Yeah, but he felt it all.
Yeah, he gives time to the world, 25 years time to be more well organized, everything. He was quite strong, smart, and very well commander for the army.
Yeah, so what we have here are 3 different buildings. We have a theater Kombetar, we have fountains, it's the National Theater.
Yeah.
And then over here we have some mosque.
Or there is another very like important statue of Ibrahim Rugova, the former Kosovo president, the president that everybody in Kosovo loves.
Okay, and then where is the newborn monument?
Newborn is in this direction.
The very end, okay. Yeah, and right now, as you can see, many people, sun is setting, it's getting colder. I love that my hotel's right here. It's amazing, beautiful place.
So over here we have the statue of Mother Teresa, or differently called Goljak Mountains, famous worldwide for its help around the world. So Goljak Mountains, she was born in Skopje, but her parents were from Kosovo. So Kosovo, every Albanian is so proud for Mother Teresa. Everywhere in the world people know about her. She helped people everywhere, especially in Calcutta, India.
What's happening?
So I'm buying gold, 1,500 euro. No, like a gangster from Albania.
I mean, this guy is trying to sell us some stuff. I like this one the most. The one of the 2 eagles. This is the best. 15 euros.
But it's not silver, right? It's not real silver. For 15 years, it can't be. Look at this, beautiful. Pretty nice. Okay, so this stuff, gold, more eagle. You know, obviously the eagle, the double eagle. This is a symbol of Albania and Kosovo. He really wants me to try it on.
For boss.
For the boss, huh? For boss? Let's see, how's it look? Does it look good? I don't know. I don't know.
For you, 10 euros.
But what is it? Is silver? No, it's not silver.
No, design is schwarz.
It's nice to wear it twice. Twice in your life.
No kaput.
No black.
No black.
Falamenderi. So if you want to buy some chains, go there. It's not my thing. I don't really wear jewelry.
Yeah, me too. It looks so strange with that gold in your neck.
So as we get closer to Newborn Monument, you see a lot more vendors, guys selling nuts. You got Nutella, you have some guys selling like lots of toys, got belts, glasses, just lots of shops, lots of restaurants with terraces like this one over here. And then this is the main thing, right?
This is the main, like one of the squares that people gather in when they have some concerts or like expos, different gathering. So after a nice walking in the main pedestrian, where there are 5 squares, like we saw all of them, Rugova Square, Skanderbeg Square, Mother Teresa Square, Payazidi Square.
There's too many squares.
An American name square, like elbow.
Yeah,
all right square.
It literally changes 5 times.
Yeah.
My friend, what are you selling there? Amazing. I like this one, but they're not leather. And then he has all these belts. So like, you know, basically Hermes, Gucci. What else do you have here? Hermes, Gucci, different brands, Boss, and then he has some watches, right?
5 euro mer, like 5 euro.
5 euro. Falamenderi. I love it. Double eagle, the symbol of Kosovo and Albania. And here we have a mural of Dua Lipa, right there. Looks like she's going to space. Amazing. Levitating, right? Levitating. So right after you pass the Dua Lipa mural, make a left, and here you are, Newborn. And Newborn means a brand new country. This is the youngest country in Europe. February 17th, 2008 was the independence of Kosovo.
Also, except the newest country, also Kosovo has, we say like it's the newest population in Europe. So the average population of Kosovo is 27 to 28.
27, 28 years old is the average population. Average age. Wow, it's incredible. And so this is just Newborn. That's it. It just says Newborn. Behind it you have like restaurants, bars, and then behind that, I don't even know, you have a funny looking building.
And
a few different funny buildings.
Is beautiful and interesting from the Newborn Monument is they change the paint often, like every year, every 6 months they change, depends what is happening in Kosovo in that moment. For example, now there are some poesies, I can say, like very beautiful one. Everybody can read the poesies that are actually in there.
Poems.
Poems, yeah, poems.
He meant poems, but it's all good.
This is an awesome area where many bars, restaurants are in this small street. But everywhere in Pristina you can find a lot of bars, cafes. It's similar with Albania. We have like a huge number of bars. Albanians love to have coffee, morning, during lunchtime, afternoon, nighttime, everywhere. We love to have coffee, gatherings with friends, and chill life.
And obviously Raki. All right, my friends, we are back on the boulevard. Literally, we just did a big circle, right? Came back, and we're gonna go eat some food. Probably gonna get some raki, explore at night. I mean, it is what, like Tuesday, so it's not gonna be that popping tonight. More relaxed.
People are more quiet tonight. So tomorrow it will be like crowdy. People go out everywhere. So now we are going to try some tavernas of Kosovo, of Pristina.
So which restaurant are we going to?
Now we are going to Liburnia, a very traditional restaurant, especially with furniture inside. You'll be like amazed from the architecture they have inside the restaurant.
So it's like traditional, like interior?
Yeah, it's very traditional. So we'll see many old stuff inside.
Great. And this is actually passing Skanderbeg Square. So we passed our hotel, passing the square. In front of us we have the minaret, we have another mosque over here, and it's this way. It's only like 300 meters right here. And this is it, Restaurant Liburnia. And here we are in the back of Liburnia, and what he's doing right now is meat. Over there we have some, what is it, peppers? Delicious peppers, some of them are spicy. And over here he has a mixed veg, so sauteing the veg. Oh man, it looks phenomenal. Over here, they're making meatballs. So the way they make the meatballs is they chop up the onions, they mix it into
Flour, spices.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's
fresh
it.
stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
Like in Balkan, how we do in Balkan, chopped it.
Exactly. Yeah. Shaib. This is my man, Shaib. Thank you. Thank you. We're gonna drink some Dardania.
Dardania raki.
Dardania raki. Pear. Darda. Pear.
Yeah.
I love this guy.
Pogače.
Traditional bread.
Traditional bread. You will, I guess you will enjoy that. You will taste it.
My favorite part about Kosovo cuisine is the tava experience. I mean, here we have the oven, they throw the bread in, they throw the lamb in, chicken, cheese, everything goes in here. We're gonna eat this plate, which is like cheese with peppers. We have the lamb there and the special bread. Everything looks phenomenal and you can feel it. The heat.
Kosovan wheel. Beef. Kosovan beef. You will have both. Lamb and a wheel. In traditional way.
Here it's lamb and veal every day.
Yep.
Only the animal that drinks the milk.
David, you should try this one. Pear raki. Very domestic raki. Because you're visiting Dardania. Cheers, guys.
Gazor. That's what we do. Gazor.
Raki, what
Darle.
Darda, pear.
Pear. Dardania.
Dardania. Oh, it's amazing. And cold like this is the best.
Yeah.
Cold? In winter? It's the best way to do it, right?
Cheers, guys.
Tedua. So what do we have here?
Yeah. Kosovo salad with short cheese. The bread. Traditional bread called pogače. And some fresh mushroom with cheese from the oven. And some mimosas on your table.
Wow. That looks...
You both mir.
I mean, we have the salad, the mushrooms. My God, what a dish. The bread, I don't know exactly what you did here, but it looks so good, fluffy. And then we have the cheese with the peppers. Okay, bon appetit.
You both mir.
You both the mira. I love this restaurant. Very rustic, traditional, old school. As you can see, beautiful interior. They have some antiques to the right. They have a lot of wine, glasses. Up, you have this wood, stone. And then over here, we have an amazing wood table, right? We have the logo. We have more bottles behind us, and we have this delicious food. I can't wait to try the bread. Ooh. Oh my God. So fluffy. There's nothing like bread coming out of that oven. Oh man. I love this food. Mushrooms with cheese. It's a cheesy society here.
Bring some local wine from Rahvetioli.
My brother.
Azur.
So we were just here a few days ago, Rahovets, wine region of Kosovo. Delicious. And a little fruity, this one, right? Young wine. Many people don't know that Kosovo has wine. They do, and they are good. I cannot wait to try this pepper. The cheese, look at this, like liquid, so amazing. Okay, so he brought the lamb casserole, which is like the most amazing lamb of all time. You have the ribs, and then you also have, what is that? I don't even know what's under it. But then you have cheese, right? All cheese. And then he brought veal, but this veal has 3 different cheeses. So it's 3 different like beef patties with cheese. Let me eat this before I have to dive on that. So creamy. Oh my God. Wow. Nice soft pepper, roasted pepper, not spicy. The cream, guys. I thought it was gonna be like thicker cheese, but it's not. Just put more of the cream on top of this. If you like peppers, come to Kosovo. All right, I am diving on this lamb. Wow, look at that, just fell apart. This is gonna be amazing. So again, this was cooked in the oven, and here, this is not cheese, it looks almost like creme brulee. What is that? It's piping hot, but the lamb is like falling apart in your mouth, almost like butter. It's amazing. When it falls like that, like butter. So this is like the albasantava. So it's yogurt, flour, egg.
Bit of garlic and egg.
That's it, garlic and egg. Amazing. So delicious, and I love how it's like burnt on top, you know, little torch, right? So the best thing to do is just mix it, right? The manager here is the best. He really is the best.
So this is, as you said, is Pristina tava. It's Elbasan tava, but very different way of doing it. So the lamp in this tava was outside, so very, how to say, crunchy, right?
Yeah. Almost feels like tiny, almost like grits in a way. Just the texture, right? And here we have the veal with 3 different cheeses all baked inside the oven. Another tava. Amazing. Just gonna dive on this, and oh my god. They love veal here. They never eat regular beef. It's always veal. The cheese. So many different feelings here. You have like yellow cheese, white cheese. Okay, my friends, I gotta say, every dish we've had right now is so unique and different that you have to come here just to experience a different side of Kosovo, different side of the tava culture. I'm getting stuffed, but I can't stop. The best thing ever is having that cheese like baked almost into it, right? So good, so delicious. It's like milk on milk on milk. Amazing wine.
Yeah, we'll start with Ethnographic Museum, which is very, very beautiful from inside. They have a lot of old stuff inside it, and the best thing is it's for free. So don't miss Ethnographic Museum when you come here. There is a guide also, so he'll tell us more story about the Ethnographic Museum.
And right here we have the oldest house in the city, over 300 years old. My friend, Bekim.
Hello, David.
How
Welcome.
you doing? Thank you.
How are you?
Very good. So what are we gonna see here?
So we're gonna see the oldest house in Pristina, and inside we have the exhibit pieces that test life in Kosovo from 15th to 20th century.
Perfect.
So we'll go inside.
Yes.
Just watch your right, please.
Okay. Wow. So, these chairs are for kids?
No, actually these are for adults.
Okay.
This is just part of the exhibition. So we are in the room of fire, or house of fire, which used to call in the past, not the kitchen, where the family would prepare food and also serve your food. And the family who lived here was one of the richest family in Kosovo. They used to live here until 1959. They were called Emin Gjiko family. And then they sold the house and the complex to the state, and now it's a part of the Ethnological Museum in Pristina.
And this first room we have is a kid's room, baby's room. As you can see, the crib's right here. You have a couch, mirror, old furniture, and I love this, like the wood. And this is all original?
Yes.
All original?
All original, yeah.
Oh, beautiful. This next room is the main room, right? The guest room.
Yes. And guests, they were very important in Albanian tradition, because, and also a guest room, because according to our tradition, house first belong to God, second to guest, and third to the owner. So with a big respect in Albanian family.
So this house actually functioned as a guest house. So this is the guest room right here.
Guest room, yes. In the past it was used as a family house, but later it became as a guest house because family built the other house for the family.
Big living room. You have a few different tables. Beautiful lighting because of all the windows, and then the couch, right?
Yeah, and then we have 2 cupboards which were used for food and for drinks, for coffee, for tea.
Here to the left we also have the hammam. So back then, you know, obviously they would go in here, relax, let out all the toxins, right?
Yes.
Beautiful room. I really, really love this type of stuff, man. And this is like the last one, right? One of a few.
One of few, and the only one open for public, actually, because we had many monuments, but they were destroyed during the communist system. They had this motto: destroy the old and build new, ugly socialist building which we have all around Pristina. Now they're part of our heritage, so we should not make the same mistake as the communists did. But we are quite lucky that this complex was not destroyed and is still preserved.
Yeah, so there's other houses around the area like this, but the family still live there.
Yes, yes.
My friend, thank you for the tour.
Thank you, David.
Thank you.
Have a nice day and see you again.
For sure, thank you.
All the best.
Take care. This is the #1 site you must visit when you come to Pristina. 20,000 visitors a year come here. This is how life used to be.
Yes,
Just like this.
Similar as 300 years ago. For that reason, it makes Pristina like to feel more the past.
Yeah. And right here, the next, like once you pass the gate, this is the stable and the servants you stay up here. This is somebody's, obviously a rich person's house, right? And nothing was higher than this building in the past, and obviously now everything's going like high rises, right?
Yeah. So next we're going to see the fruit bazaar. You'll see vendors selling different fruits of the season, but the way they have that market is amazing. So I think you've never seen that in different countries.
Only a 1 minute walk and this is the bazaar. So vendors selling vegetables and fruits, right?
Yeah.
Eggplant, onion, cauliflower, lots of peppers, never ending peppers.
Pumpkin.
Well, look at this van. Hold on a sec. This van is full. Thousands of peppers here. So they have spicy peppers, red peppers, yellow peppers, green peppers, never ending. My friend. Savona.
Where are you going? This video?
Savona. YouTube.
YouTube, no.
There's a president, Roba, president.
Awesome. Good. So what is this?
This is a paper. It's very good.
And right here we have a really spicy pepper. So it's €1 per kilo? Per kilo for this? Spicy. Oh, you can tell. I don't want to eat that right now. Kosovo is all about their peppers. And these gentlemen are super nice, super friendly. Thank you. Faleminderit.
Good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night. Good day. Good day.
Good day.
Hey.
Thanks guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Immediately after you visit the Ethnographic Museum, in the right side, when you come back, you can find this market. So you'll see a lot of vendors selling different vegetable, fruits, clothes.
Yeah, so bags, cigarettes, never-ending fruit, vegetables. You also have this guy that if you need help, he'll like carry it for you, right? Oh man, so it keeps going. It's like eternal.
Hello, my friend.
Hello.
How are you?
Very good. Sabona.
Here. Here.
Very good. Miami, USA.
Oh, beautiful. Kosovo, beautiful.
Yes. So our friend here, he just offered us some bananas, and I'm actually hungry. So. This grows in Kosovo?
Yo.
No,
Oh, this is international? Okay.
from Jamaica.
From Jamaica. I'm sure it's expensive here, right? Well, as you can see, everybody's super friendly. So good, juicy. So here we have about 1,000 plums. He's selling it 50 euro cent per kilo. Per kilo. Now where's the raki? Faleminderit. Thank you. Erjan, who is this?
This is my first fan. You had so far about 5. This is my first one.
It's the hat. They want the hat. You want it? Nice. You look good. And that's it for the market. As we exit, you can see over here they have traditional kunas or cribs. This is like traditional in Kosovo, hand-carved wooden cribs. And where are we going next?
Next we are going to walk back to the main boulevard, and on the way we'll see the Mother Teresa Cathedral, the library, then we'll walk back to the other side of Pristina. This is the Adem Yashari monument. It's a monument that has honored Yashari, the hero during the war.
We just made it back here to the boulevard where there's 5 squares. We're starting off right here, Skanderberg Square, and making our way down. We explored it last night. Obviously that was sunset, now it's a little different. It is during the day. Lots of people out even with umbrellas. This is drizzling right now. And over here with Skanderberg, national hero for all Albanians and Kosovo people. And once you walk down, you see Mother Teresa statue, right? And then you see the last square. So I mean, it's multiple squares. You could literally be in a different square every 2 minutes, right?
Yeah. The favorite animal of Skanderberg was goat, and he has it in its helmet. So in helmet of Skanderberg you can see 2 horns going up. Because of it, they have Kosovo artists. They built an art in small rings. I don't know what is this.
Yeah.
They make a very beautiful art shop with
with a head of a goat.
Yeah, so what they use is the piece that the screw goes into,
Yeah.
right? To tighten it. It's the bolt. I forgot exactly what it's called, but that's what they used here. And over here, they use a few different things. This one's like, it's supposed to be like bronze, but
Yeah, bicycle. I think they have colored. They have used a simple material, but they have colored it later.
this boulevard is a smack center of Pristina. My hotel's right here, Swiss Diamond Hotel, right there. You connect from Skanderberg all the way to Newborn, which is over here to the right. This is Mother Teresa's statue right here. And this is lined up with lots of vendors selling like popcorn, you know, souvenirs, toys and stuff. And then there's also restaurants and a lot of apartment buildings. That's basically what this place is about. So once we passed the boulevard, we made it here to a strip, and there is the cathedral right in front of us.
Yeah, Mother Teresa Cathedral, the newest cathedral here in Pristina. It's very beautiful inside. They've used the marble taken from regions of Kosovo.
Yeah, and here we have tons of stores. I mean, just everything from pharmacies to restaurants, souvenir shops. I'm really looking for a good souvenir shop that has something traditional from Kosovo. I don't really know what I can find. Hopefully something like hand-carved wood. This is what you guys got, right? All these small shops. So what do we have here?
So this is chestnut, right? Chestnut.
Is this?
This one, yeah.
I like this.
So this is chestnut. Oh my god, it's so hot.
Very good. Shut me up.
Very good.
So we paid €2 for a bag. How much was it? I don't even know. Whoa, it's hot. Too hot. Oh my gosh. So you have to get in here to crack it. Oh. They're really good. It's really hot though. I'm gonna wait a little while for this. Oh, I like it. They're really mushy. Oh, hot, hot, hot. It's too hot. Best thing to do is let it calm down a little bit. You know, piping hot, but I like this. I really enjoy eating this. In the Balkans, you can find it everywhere, every city. Oh, that's great. Oh, wow. So if you want, you can also buy it like this, without the shell. Better, I think, right? And they're colder. I eat these non-stop. It's better.
Okay, so after passing the boulevard, now we are next to Cathedral of Mother Teresa. It's a new one, as I mentioned. Beautifully constructed with a lot of marble. Many rich families that live abroad Kosovo, they have invested to build this beautiful cathedral.
Yeah, what's crazy is that I thought it was closed. I was like, the door is shut, it looks empty. And he's like, no, no, no. You have to get up there, push the door open, and it's open. Wow, all marble, huh? Massive cathedral. And this is a new cathedral. How old is this cathedral?
This is, I think, 10 years old. But what is special here is the glasses at the windows. Every window has a history on it.
Yeah, so basically the windows are, you know, scenes from the Bible. Really, really huge windows. This is easily like 100 feet in height. I mean, massive cathedral. And yeah, we gotta be really quiet here. Obviously, we're in a church, you know? And if you wanna pray for somebody, you put 20 euro cents here, get a candle, you light it, right?
The religion with the history. For example, over there we have Durahium in the window. So Durahium is Durrës. Over there we have Ulpiana. Ulpiana is an archaeological site just 20 kilometers from Pristina. Over there, if you see on top of each saint or each icon, there is a city that was existing in our region.
This cathedral dates back to 2007. You know, it's marble. They have these beautiful depictions of the Bible mixed with the history of Kosovo. But what's really interesting is that right here where you sit, this is all eagles. So they basically did the double eagle, right?
Yeah.
Here it's one eagle for each one, but it's a symbol of Albania, the double eagle. Really cool. I love it, man. So much detail here. Wow. Okay, my friend, I think we have to go.
Next is the library, the ugliest building in the world. For me, it's very interesting. I don't know why people call it ugly.
And this is the National Library, one of the strangest looking buildings in Europe. It's dubbed the ugliest building in the world, but they gave it that title obviously so it get more recognition.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool. It's like an exoskeleton on the top. It has these circular things. I mean, I can't see it from here, but I can see one, right?
Yeah.
So the structure is concrete with stones, and you have this iron. I guess what I would say is exoskeleton. It's like an architecture term.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's unique. It's different. It's something you should definitely see. I mean, just walk around. It's literally, you can see the cathedral's right there. Over here, university, right? The University of Pristina.
Faculty of Philology faculty.
Perfect. And yeah, guys, I mean, that's basically it for everything you can see in the center in this small area. It's raining right now, so it's a little hard to walk around, to go to the park and see other things.
But after you finish this half day, you have also a possibility to visit the sites around Pristina, like Gracanica Monastery. Under UNESCO, you have Ulpiana, old archaeological site. There is a statue which commemorates the war during the 15th century, and yeah, there is a park, and so many things to do.
Walking towards the boulevard, we have this street that has lots of restaurants. I don't know exactly the name of it, but it's literally right off of the street. Tons of restaurants, really good ones.
A lot of bars, restaurants. We're going to try some cevapi from Pristina.
Here in Pristina, there's so many cevatore locations. I mean, so many of them. A lot of famous ones, a lot of small ones. We decided to walk a little past the boulevard and we came here, Cevatore Jakova, which is the name of the city we went to, and that's in western Kosovo. I'm excited, I'm hungry. Let's go inside and eat.
Let's have some cevapi.
As you can see, this guy's like a master. He's going all out with cevapi. I mean, so good, man. Amazing, amazing. And we have the meatballs. We have this is a pleskovica, no? And what I love about what they're doing here is they open the bread, they shove in the meat, they put some cabbage, and then they put peppers. A little different from everywhere else I've eaten it. The pepper aspect is unique. It's delicious. I can't wait. I mean, these guys go non-stop. We got the kofta, right? Kofta, cevapi. What else? Kofta de sheska, filet, pleskovica, everything, right?
Okay, so we have our favorite meal, cevapi and chofte. So this is cevapi. In Bosnia, cevapi. In Albania, we call this also chofte. And this here is called chofte. It's same meat, but only the size is different. So the best is to do it with some bread. Open it. It's almost open by itself. 1, 2, 3. 1, 5. Like this. Some salt. Some pepper. Okay. Now it's ready. That's burger.
My turn. Get some bread. The best. Open it up, right? And then put everything you want inside. It blows me away that some people put like 15 in a row, right? I usually put like 5. So we have 3 there. Then you all split this one in here too. So basically the same thing, just different shape, right? Like small patties. Look how delicious that is. So get some of this. Basically cabbage, right? Shove it in. You got some salt. I like to put the spicy. Ooh. This is straight up chilies. Oh yeah. Just like that. The best, right? Mmm. Oh, so tasty. Spicy. Do I like that? Mmm, look at that. Incredible.
So the plate is €3.
So basically a €3 meal. That's what it costs. The bread, the minced meat, the juices. I'm gonna put the pepper in. Just like that. I'm a big chili guy, so I love this. Oh, spicy. Yeah, that's spicy. Drink. I don't know. Oh, yogurt. Helps calm the heat down. Oh. That was super spicy chili. So you never know. Sometimes the yellow one, the red one, the green one, or like regular, not so hot. That one was. Woo. It's a big meal. For €3, you get super full. Obviously, we got a lot of pieces. and we got double the bread. So literally we're eating 2 sandwiches each. And this is fast food in Kosovo, also in Albania. Very similar, always delicious, affordable. And like Erjan said, you have kofta, but this is cevapi. Difference, right? This is more like a little burger, and this one's more like a sausage, but with the bread. Always the bread. The bread in this country is the best. To be honest, one is enough, right? Too much. This is it, guys. Number 2. Probably won't finish this, but still a little hungry. The bread, minced meat, the juice is flowing. Cabbage gives it a nice freshness, another crunch. And then the chili flakes, so chili flakes basically came from the pepper, right? Gives a nice spice. Parlamentari, thank you. So the total was €6. Awesome. Parlamentari. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Bye. Take care. Today I'm going to show you some of the main attractions you must see about 30 to 40 minute drive outside of the city. This one right here is called Ulpiana, which was an ancient Illyrian town. Then after this we're going to another place. It's like a monastery, Gracanica, right? And then after that we're going to eat some delicious food. So what do you know about this place?
Here we have the archaeological site of Ulpiana. Only about 20% of the old ancient town is discovered now. But we're going to have a tour around it, and I'll give you some information. This multi-layered archaeological site was developed from the ancient Dardanian settlements into a typical Roman town.
Yeah, as you can see right here, you have Cardo Maximus. Cardo Maximus was the main street in every single Roman town, because this was Illyrian. Eventually the Romans came, they conquered it, and they built this. So here you have the main street, and you have other buildings. So I like what they've done here. They made this nice path that goes around it so you can get beautiful views of all the ruins, but they have this like little hill, so you walk up to the top, and then here you have like a bird's eye view over what's left, right? So walk around, that's Cardo Maximus. Over here we have another thing. I'm pretty sure this was like a basilica. Looks like it was. Let's see. I was right. This is called the Basilica Paleo-Cristiana. So late antiquity, 6th century AD. The basilica was fortified and it has 4 circular towers set at the angles. Pretty cool. And what's over here? This is the temple. Nice. So here we have the templum, the remains of the pagan temple with portico. Early Roman period, 2nd century AD. And right here we have the northern gate, which was the main entrance to the fortified town of Ulpiana. This gate was the main entry to Cardo Maximus. As you can see, huge gate. And that was the entry, that little slit, right?
Yep.
That's crazy. That's amazing. Wow, what a massive ancient town. And this is nothing.
If you can see there, the archaeologists are still working, but all this place is under it has the old city of Ulpiana.
All right, so we have about half hour before sunset. Let's go fly to the monastery.
So this is Gracanica, just 25 minutes from the Pristina. Now we're going to see the monastery, Gracanica Monastery, which is also part of UNESCO. So there we'll see there is a church with a lot of frescoes inside, and let's see more to the garden. This is a monastery for nuns monastery.
As you can see, the monastery is heavily guarded. Huge wall, barbed wire on the top. There's nowhere to get in except through the entrance.
Yeah.
And here we are inside the walls of the Gracanica Monastery. There, as you can see, right in front of us, you have the church. To the left, you have a candle shop. Over here, you have a souvenir shop. And if you guys don't know about this monastery, it was built in 1321 by a Serbian king on the ruins or over the ruins of the 6th century basilica. The monastery was declared a monumental and cultural exceptional importance in 1990, and in July 2006, it was placed under UNESCO World Heritage List. It's a beautiful monastery. Unfortunately, we can't go inside. I mean, rules are the rules. It's beautiful frescoes in there. I mean, obviously, over 700 years old. Really incredible site. It's only about a 25-minute drive right from Pristina, so you have to come here when you're in the capital. All right, guys, let's go back to the capital. Let's go eat some food. I'm really hungry. Woo, it's getting cold. Super cold here. Oh my God. It's really getting to winter right now. Winter in Kosovo, you will freeze. Erjan, there's a lot of traffic here in Pristina, huh?
Yeah, a lot of traffic. We have half an hour, but I think we'll stay more than 2 hours.
What? To be honest, I didn't think it was gonna be this bad traffic. I mean, on the way out, it took us over an hour to get out of the capital, and plus a 20-minute drive, so like 90 minutes to get there. Usually takes 25, but now getting back in, it's 6:30, and it's still bumper to bumper, non-stop. It's gonna easily 6:30. Let's see what time we get there. Probably 7:30, hopefully.
We are here now next to our hotel, like 200 meters from the hotel, and it took us 1 hour to reach here. 1 hour from Gracanica.
Yeah, so it took us a long time. Oh, man, we are tired. This is intense, this traffic. And here we are back at our hotel, Swiss Diamond Hotel. Good morning, guys. So, me and Erjan felt a little bad yesterday, so we didn't go to dinner, but now we're going to breakfast, and then we're going to a bear sanctuary, the only bear sanctuary in Kosovo, and probably the only bear sanctuary in the Balkans, because I've never seen a bear sanctuary.
Yeah, exactly. It's first time for me to go to this bear sanctuary, and so lucky today. We feel great. So comparing with yesterday, today we are like 100% perfect.
Yeah, we're gonna have a delicious breakfast. I don't know exactly what we're gonna eat. We're just gonna see, you know, on the road something, possibly burek, possibly something else. I'm excited, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten like in 24 hours. Let's go. This is a small little bakery. It's called Fura Laura. Laura. Let's see what they got.
So we stop on the way to Bear Sanctuary at Fura Laura. They do a lot of good, very tasty stuff. Like say burek, bread, very cheap. Very cheap. So all this burek is like 60 cents. All these 2 parts. And this one is 20 cents. Very cheap. So with €2, you fix the breakfast for 2 people.
I mean, it's a different type of burek though, right?
I know it's one, but yours she cut it. Mine is like a snake.
So unfortunately, she cut mine in half. Look at this huge burek. Oh, it's so different. Sometimes they're, you know, squares, triangles. This one's just long. Oh, it's just good. Wow, very doughy this one. Lots of cheese. So this bakery is located literally at the end or beginning of Gracanica. Depends on how you're looking at it. Because right there, the sign, it's, you know, the slash through Gracanica. Super cheap. Lots of delicious bread items. Here you have pizza. So you have like pretzels. I mean, so much delicious things. Obviously, when you're in Kosovo, this is what you should eat in the morning. I love it. It's different, and it's giant. You said how much? 70 cents for this? Look at the cheese, man. So much. It's crumbly. What I like the most about this one is how much dough is in it. And when you eat burek, you have to always pair it with some yogurt. Well, it smells like straight up liquid. It's almost like just milk, right? So is there a difference between aran and yogurt? No. Same thing.
Different name.
Calcium percentage, yeah? Gotta say, this one's amazing. Look at this. Here, just full of cheese. Everybody in there was super nice. The food was delicious. When you're going to Gracanica, stop here at Fura Laura or Laura. All right, guys, let's continue. Let's go to the bear sanctuary.
So we tried delicious burek, but the most touchable moment was when someone paid for us, because he appreciated our job and he said, "You deserve it." We wish to meet many people like him.
Super friendly. I couldn't even believe it. He's like, no, don't worry. Like, dude, crazy. 5 minutes after passing Gracanica, we enter this beautiful forest area. One main road, you got a lake, you have hills, you have small villages here and there, and we're almost at the bear sanctuary. I think it's like 2.7 kilometers away. And what is the name of this lake? What do you see here? Like, what is this?
So we are in the middle of forest. In the left side we have the lake of Badavs, or Gracanica Lake, and it's just right next to the bear sanctuary. So this is a lot of forest around us, and this is the way from Pristina to Gilan. So middle, like half an hour from Pristina, you can find this beautiful bear sanctuary.
Another thing you must see right outside of Pristina. And here we go, bear sanctuary. I'm excited. Never been to one in my entire life. Today we're gonna see the Kosovo brown bear. Now this is really interesting. Back in the day, people actually kept brown bears in cages at restaurants, but then in November 2010, that became illegal. And here at the bear sanctuary, we can see 19 brown bears. Let's go see them.
Exactly, yeah.
The price to enter was €2 per person.
This is set in 100 meters. We'll see the first bears. Oh my god, now I can think, even in the zoos I never seen bears. Only lions, tigers, elephants, but bears I never seen.
I mean, I've seen bears, I just haven't seen the brown bear. And that's more this area of the world, right? Balkan.
In Croatia I can see a lot. In Plitvice National Park.
This path also has a lot of information of different animals. Here it says how far can you jump. Over here to the right, it shows a mongoose, 0.5 meters. You know, I think this is a rat, frog, you know, the warthog, 2 meters. I didn't know that. And at the very end, you have the rabbit that can jump 5 meters. 5 meters a rabbit? That's pretty far. I had no idea about that. Nice information. Something new, right? And then it says here, don't litter. Obviously, don't litter here. Please don't litter anywhere in the world. You should never litter. It's disgusting. Let's keep our world safe and clean. And I also wanted to tell you that the bear sanctuary is open daily between February and December. Obviously, January, it's freezing, so it's closed. And I like this. I like this nice path. Feels like I'm in a forest. Whew, it's really cold this morning. It's frigid. What is this?
Here are all the photos of every bear, and they have each one has a name, and it shows the information where is it found. Like born in 2014 in mountains of Albania, rescued in March 2014. This is Mira. This is Arrow.
But what's funny is that it said 19 bears and here there's actually 20. So they either brought a new bear or they haven't changed that sign.
Yeah, they haven't changed. They found a new one lately.
And over here to the left we have our first bear. She's a little far, he's a little far, but you still see him.
It's Andrew.
Oh, this one's Andri.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say each one of these is for one bear. So this is a huge sanctuary. We're gonna walk around. I mean, it's gonna take a little while, but it's all good. You have huge fence, you know, 15-foot high fence. I was gonna say it has to have a lot of space for itself.
Yeah. So Andrew was founded. It was born in 2019. So it's a very, very young baby.
Very, very nice. Wow. So gorgeous. I mean, obviously it's gonna be a little far away, so if you want to get better photos and video, bring like a telephoto lens or a, super zoom lens. But what a beautiful beast. And now the sun's coming out. It's getting hot, huh? I love it.
Finally, we have some good weather, and in this park it's a perfect match. Good weather, looking at bears. I love this walk. So tired. We are walking for 1 hour and still have to go up and up, looking for another bear.
So if you come, just be aware there's a lot of uphill areas. This one is intense. Wow, it keeps going up and up and up. We've only seen one bear. I think the rest are in their dens. They're probably coming out now to get some sun. Also bring some water, because there's nowhere to stop and get anything here. And this is minimum 90 minutes. Minimum. Taking it slow, 2.5 hours. So here we have 3 beautiful brown bears, Emma, Oskar, and Ron. And the story behind them is that they were sold as cubs to 2 families, and then Four Paws organization got involved, took them to Bear Sanctuary. Look at them. I mean, they're young, right? They look young, look small. I don't know how big a brown bear gets, but it definitely looks like a juvenile. Gorgeous. This guy, he's just smelling, walking around. The 2 other ones are being very lazy, relaxing. Wow, what a beautiful animal. I really would love to hug one.
Oh yeah, it would be so nice during winter with a lot of hair. So after the saving, but here we have some photos where they were living before, and the Four Paws community, they took also the cage to show us. So this was the cage, and this was put somewhere outside some houses, but like for years living in same place. The bears need some space to walk around and to feed themselves with some natural food.
Yeah, I mean, this is like a prison, right? It's a 6x6. They can't even move around, can't do anything, can't stretch. Super sad. Well, luckily for Four Paws, they found them, right?
They found.
That's so sad. This one right here. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Right there, right there, right there. Let's go up here. Okay, so I was a little worried we weren't gonna see anymore, but here we have another one. Oh, it's so big. And this is Rina and Adi. Rina keeps going to the back. She's bigger, she's browner. She's 17 years old, that one, right?
Yeah.
And then over here, this is Adi, right? Incredible animal. Look at him. I love his brown is like, it's almost like super light brown. And he just keeps going up and down, up and down. I think he's waiting for his food, right? They're probably giving him his food right now.
Probably. Yeah, I feel good. Like, I've never seen a cheese factory before. This is my first time.
I've been to cheese factories, but never this big. This is huge. You have these huge vats here. Over there, they're pressing them in containers. And we're gonna see the process from the beginning to the end. Wow, it smells so good in here. Just like pure milk.
After we take the pasteurized the milk, then we make it yogurt. We bring the yogurt here in Napa. This is called a Napa, but it's a very big Napa. We put all the yogurt inside and then take the water out, and the rest is cheese.
So like Erjan said, it starts off by getting the milk. They pasteurize the milk. It's basically yogurt. They put it in here. They separate the cheese from the water, right? They separate it. Then they press it, and then they make these blocks, right?
Yeah, they made it both, but they still use this water to keep the cheese soft.
Yeah, exactly. That's why when you buy like the goat cheese, it always a little bit of water in the container, right?
Yes.
So it always stays nice and salty.
Exactly.
Wow, look at this. Massive.
So after one day, they keep it in that cistern. With the rest, next day we make this cheese. So they box it here, and then they put it in a small package to sell outside.
Now this is wild, look at this. So that's milk, right? That's milk being pasteurized. And over here we have the containers. So they're taking the blocks and they're putting them into these containers. Wow, double creamy magic.
It's softer.
Softer. So here, as you can see, they are packing the cheese. They need 800 grams. Each time, when she puts a big block, it's like 650 grams. So she cuts another piece, throws it in, and she moves it over to this lady. She grabs water, she fills it up, right? Closes it, seals it. It's done, ready to be delivered to supermarkets. Amazing. And then over here, as you can see, they are basically curing pasteurizing the milk, right?
Milk, but they're doing giza. Giza is like not exactly cheese. It exists only in Balkan, I can say. Giza is like product of yogurt.
Okay.
But it's not. It's very soft. It's like sauce. A sauce between sauce and yogurt. I don't know how.
That's what we had today this morning.
Yeah.
That's what we had with the peppers. Delicious. And here we go. Again, they're gonna like open the vat, and boom, everything comes out.
And the water is brine, so it's like after fermenting the cheese, the brine we still use it to keep it more salty in the market.
I mean, it makes it last longer, right? Okay, so that first layer keeps basically the cheese warm before it.
Until it is fermented. Then,
okay.
Now it's almost ready.
Okay, so you're gonna close it like this, right? Wow. Okay. This is so cool.
The water goes out now.
The water goes out? Okay, sorry, I've never seen this before. I'm very interested, but I'm trying to understand the process and how this works.
You can see the process here, like the water is going out, the rest is only cheese.
Only cheese?
Yeah.
Okay. So once they take the plastic layer off, they let it sit there for 40 minutes, and then they close it, right? They close it just like this one, and all you have is cheese. Are we gonna try any cheese?
We'll try some ice cream.
We'll try. Yeah, ice cream for sure. Ice cream?
Helado, gelato.
This is an ice cream they make here, so except the cheese, yogurt, everything, they do also very good ice cream. I've tried this in Albania before.
and it's my favorite. So good.
Ice cream. All right, guys, my turn to try the ice cream. We haven't had lunch, but we'll have ice cream. Oh, I love this, by the way. I like it a little nutty. You have the chocolate inside. Oh. It's amazing vanilla. Wow, so creamy. It's just like falls apart. It's like melting. Straight up almost like butter. Delicious, bro. It's okay.
Ice cream is made only with the milk.
Only
There's
with the
no
milk.
mixing with water. Most of companies do that. That's a trick.
Okay.
So this has 100% milk.
Resort. Wow. It is so good. It's like pure, right? I'm actually very surprised by the ice cream. It is so sweet and good. I mean, like the purest ice cream, and I love the cone. Kosovo. So now we're gonna see the process of the jiza, which is this right here. That's actually curd. They love curd in India. Curd is, you know, it's a staple there. My friend here is too funny.
So they have two types of curds. One is with more salt, one with less salt. One is with very real fresh product from milk.
Here we have two different ones, big vats. As you can see, the women, they keep packing them in these plastic bags. So they just keep going, grabbing, getting more, getting more. Look at this one. This one's smaller vat, right? So this is a huge vat, smaller vat. And you can see the label or the plastic bag is a little different. So the blue one and the pink one. Wow, it smells great in here.
We'll do some tasting.
So which one's this one?
This is with fat.
With fat? Oh my God. No, it's so creamy. Oh my gosh.
Gjithë fantastike, më të mirë nuk ekziston taj. Tamam pe qumshtit original. Qumshtit freskët.
So fresh.
Fresh, like cheese, but very soft.
So once they're done packing the curd, then they vacuum seal the bag. Obviously, that's the best way to keep it all super fresh, no air. Now we're gonna see, what, more stuff?
No, we are going to see the packed, already packed, ready for the market.
Wow. Look at this. Woo, it's freezing.
Freezing.
This is the biggest refrigerator I've ever been in. Look at this. Humongous. Lots of cheese. Never ending amount of cheese. How many kilos here? Whew, 1 million. 5 million.
Less than 5, or 4.9.
So it's just cheese. So you have it in these big vats that we saw earlier, or big containers, right? And you have them in these that we saw them packing in, right? So each one is different size. This is 2 kilos. That is 0.8, right? 800 grams. Amazing. Whew, let's get out of here. It's too cold. Oh, it's too cold.
Very cold. It was 3 degrees.
How much?
3 degrees.
It was 3 degrees. So whatever that is, like 40 Fahrenheit. And then here we have sour cream. We have yogurt, right?
We have magic cream. We have
magic cream.
Yeah, look at this. So beautiful packing. I like it. Like it's sour cream, Ike fresco. So it's minus 21 degrees inside. It's the ice cream. Minus 22.
Oh, too cold.
Yeah.
Well, this is where the ice cream is stored, huh?
Welcome.
Yeah. Welcome to the North Pole.
Antarctica.
It's too cold. Okay, but here's all the ice cream. Massive ice cream freezer refrigerator, minus 22. Ooh, can't be in here for more than like 2 seconds.
Super cold, huh?
20 seconds in there, and I can't feel my face. The face is frozen.
Yes. Your ear?
No, my ears too. They're like
Minus 22.
You can like literally get frostbite in there.
Yeah, if you stay 5-10 minutes, bye bye.
Oh, so minus 22 is 9 Fahrenheit.
Yes.
Wow. I mean, I feel it all everywhere. My hat froze. The wool's gone.
Want to taste the cheese?
Yes, I do. Okay, my friend, so which is this one?
This is double cream
Good, yep, i bar.
white cheese from cow.
Very different from goat cheese.
Oh.
Different texture. This one's less crumbly. Wow. I want more of that.
This is feta cheese.
So I already feel the difference just from touching it. It's so soft.
Like ice cream.
The other one was dense and crumbly. This one is like all like, I don't know, like butter, right? Like ice cream. Almost the same.
Që tu mushet me kada mushet me qënë?
They fill it with milk.
Mi më përdallin për asaj që është bash ajo 100% original, kjo ka dhe në dy dimore.
Except the milk 100%, they have some natural fat. So they are filling this with water to press the cheese, and after that is the process of cutting. They made it in small boxes and put inside the packing.
Gazor.
And that was my 48 hours in beautiful Pristina, Kosovo. Next time you're going to the Balkans, definitely add Pristina, Kosovo to your list. The Kingdom of Dardania awaits you.